Welcome guys, here is the list of top 10 best beasts movies. All of these movies will help you to explore the world of different kinds of beasts, and how to survive them. Before jumping into the video, I just want to discuss that if you like this video, please do subscribe this YouTube channel, because all of my videos got lots of likes but very few subscribers, and it's pretty disappointing. So, if you subscribe this channel, it will really motivate me to create more and more interesting content. And we can also grow our movie lovers community. Well, now let's jump into the list. On very first, I would like to talk about number 1, Beats, released in 2022. The IMDb rating of this is 5.6, and the leading cast of the movie includes Idris Elba. This movie is about a family of recently widowed Dr. Nate Daniels and his 2 teenage daughters, who travel to a South African game reserve which is managed by their old family friend and wildlife biologist named Martin Battles. However, his journey is supposed to be a healing exercise, but when suddenly a bloodthirsty lion attacked them, it turns into a fearsome fight for survival. This movie explores the world of jungle, how to survive there, and how beasts' world work.
I'm coming back.
Number 2, Rampage, released in 2018. And this ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.1. And it features star cast includes Dwayne Johnson and Malin Ackerman. This movie is about an albino gorilla George and his trainer Davis. When a mysterious weapon drops near the zoo, George touched it and he got huge in size. However, now primatologist Davis Okoye teams up with a geneticist, Dr. Kate Caldwell, and with a team of experts they tries to save George and prevent 2 giant mutated animals from wreaking havoc in Chicago. Number 3, War for the Planet of the Apes, released in 2017. The IMDb rating of this is 7.4, and the leading cast of the movie includes Woody Harrelson and Andy Serkis. This movie is a part of Planet of the Apes series, and its story begins when leader of mutated apes Caesar decides to move to a place across the desert with the other apes to end the war with humans and live in peace. However, they are attacked by humans in a cave where they were hiding, and Caesar loses his wife and his little son. Now Caesar decides to revenge on their death and separates from the other apes to hunt down the colonel, who is the responsible for killing his family, while the other apes head to another safe place. However, when Caesar and his buddies arrive at the border and find a facility where his clan has been captured by the colonel and forced to build a wall without water or food, now it's up to him to save them all.
Do not start this war.
Number 4, Kong Skull Island, released in 2017, and this ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.6, and it features star cast includes Brie Larson and Tom Hiddleston. The story of this movie begins when a crew that reaches an island which was never discovered before and wasn't on the map, and they named it Skull Island. However, when they were on that island mapping it out, they got attacked by a humongous ape named as Kong. However, the survivors of that attack regrouped to find out more about that ape, the island's natives, and underground monsters. But they never know how life-threatening it would be. Number 5, The Incredible Hulk, released in 2008. The IMDb rating of this is 6.6, and the leading cast of the movie includes Edward Norton and Tim Ralph. This movie is about a scientist, Dr. Bruce Banner, who just survived a deadly gamma radiation accident. And now he travels the world in search for a cure to his inner force of rage that turns him into a massive green monster known as the Hulk. However, in the meantime, General Ross and his team are searching for him and want to use his condition for military weaponry. Running out of time and options, Banner turns to his ex Betty Ross for help. Meanwhile, a new threat rises as a power-hungry soldier turns into a deadlier and more terrifying beast abomination that can match even the Hulk's powers. Number 6, The Lion King, released in 2019, and this ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.9, and it features star cast includes Donald Glover, Beyonce, and Seth Rogen. The movie is an adaptation of an animated movie of Disney released in 1990s with the same name. The story of this beautifully pictured movie is about a young lion, Prince Simba, who flees his kingdom after the murder of his father by his uncle Mufasa, who wants to rule the kingdom. But years later, he got a chance encounter with the lioness Nala. She is also his cousin and best friend of his childhood. She causes him to return and take back what is rightfully his.
You must take your place. circle of life.
Number 7. Venom Let There Be Carnage, released in 2021. The IMDb rating of this is 5.9, and the leading cast of the movie includes Tom Hardy, Woody Harrelson. This is a sequence of Venom movie in which a mysterious alien genome came to Earth and penetrates in a journalist Eddie and turns him into a man-eating beast. However, the story of this movie begins when Eddie Brock tries to revive his failing career by interviewing a serial killer named Cletus Kasady, who is on death row. During the interview, a genome of Venom enters in Kasady's body and turn him into a red most powerful beast and help him to escape the prison and free his girlfriend. However, to stop them to turn this planet to a war zone, Eddie and Venom must fight them.
Oh, shit! Where you going? That is a red one! You need to come out right now.
Eddie, you feel like...
Number 8. Beauty and the Beast, released in 2016. And this ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7.1. And it features star cast includes Emma Watson and Dan Stevens. This amazing magical fantasy movie is about a beautiful village girl named Belle. However, when her father got missing and got kidnapped in a cursed castle, Belle embarks on a journey to save her father from a creature that has locked him in his dungeon. Eventually, she learns that the creature is an enchanted prince who has been cursed, and the only way to bring him back to life is to find someone who loves him truly.
What did you do to it?
Nothing.
Get out of here! Go!
Number 9. Godzilla Vs Kong, released in 2021. The IMDb rating of this is 6.3, and the leading cast of the movie includes Millie Bobby Brown and Alexander Skarsgård. The story of the movie begins when a giant creature named Godzilla resurfaces and creates mayhem. Government decided to bring another giant creature, King Kong. However, when they were transporting him by a ship, Godzilla attacked that ship and they fight to kill each other. However, on the other side, humans need Kong to help them reach Hollow Earth and find a way to subdue the king of the monsters, Godzilla. And on very last, number 10, The Jungle Book, released in 2016. And this ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7.4. And it features star cast includes Scarlett Johansson and Idris Elba. Well, this amazing movie is based on a comic book, and the story of it is about Mowgli, whose parents died in the jungle and he was raised in jungle by a pack of wolves. However, when an evil tiger named Shere Khan threatens to kill Mowgli, but on the other side Mowgli got a panther and a bear to help him escape his clutches. But when wolves take a stand against Shere Khan, which turned into a chaos in the jungle. So friends, this was the whole list of movies. I hope you enjoyed it and excited for watching the movies you have not watched yet. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Leave the comment below and share your thoughts on this video, and let me know your favorite one. And also please do subscribe this YouTube channel for more interesting content like this. Stay strong and see you in next video.